Greetings, Internet. My name is Michael and I'm here to review some stuff for you. Tonight we're going to take a look at a classic 80s science fiction movie that proves that being really good at video games can help you save the universe. That's right, we're going to take a look at The Last Starfighter. Now, if you've never seen this movie before, let me read the back so I can give you a general description. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. So begins an adventure of galactic proportions in The Last Starfighter. After Earthling Alex conquers the Starfighter video game, he is recruited by alien Centauri to be part of an elite legion of fighters. Leaving behind his trailer park home for the outer regions of space, Alex becomes the last hope for the beleaguered Star League and hundreds of worlds, including Earth. So yeah, that's actually a fairly decent summary or description to get you interested in the movie. The actual plot is that the main character, Alex, lives in a trailer park and he wants better things in life. He has a girlfriend, they're very much in love, and he wants to move out to go somewhere to college. They never really specify. But unfortunately he's never able to get the money to do so. And he also really likes playing a arcade game at the local gas station / restaurant that's right next to the trailer park called Starfighter. And he beats the game and gets a perfect score, which turns out that the game's actually a simulation device used by a mercenary alien called Centauri, who was using it to test people to try to get, basically he was recruiting for the Star League, for the Starfighters. And that's what he does. He's basically a flim-flam man, and he tricks Alex into going into his car. They fly through space, and Alex gets recruited in the Star League. Except Alex doesn't want to be a starfighter, and so he demands to go back home. So they send him back home, and then he finds out that Centauri left a robot duplicate of him on Earth. So he gets a hold of Centauri, and while they're arguing about trying to get the robot out, assassins attack. And he finds out that as long as the invading Kodan Armada is around, they're going to keep sending assassins after assassins to try to kill him, so he ends up going back to join the Starfighters. However, in the in-between time, the Starfighters were all wiped out in a attack by the Kodan Armada with this big meteor gun thing. So anyway, he gets in the last ship they have, and he teams up with Greg, who's this lizard alien guy. And he's probably my second favorite. He's like my favorite character in this movie. He's really, really funny, and the play between the two as they're talking about stuff on the ship's pretty dang funny. So anyway, they go out, stuff happens, and eventually they have the big showdown against the Armada. And of course, spoiler, they win! And then everybody's happy, but the main villain got escaped. The frontier, which is like this giant energy shield they had protecting the good side of the universe from the bad side of the universe, is down. So the aliens want Alex to rebuild the Star League. So he goes home, picks up his girlfriend, and goes out into the stars, and they have a happy ending. So it's a pretty simplistic plot, and it's a very family-friendly movie, but it's also a really awesome movie. The plot's great. There's a lot of humor in this movie. The action scenes, the ones that are actually like on Earth and stuff, where they're fighting with laser guns a couple of times, are kind of cheesy, but still pretty cool. The special effects for such an old movie, this is from like the early 80s, and it uses CG, but it's actually dated fairly well. All in all, this movie's really great. It has really good actors. And even the villain, Zur, who's like in charge of the Armada, he's a pretty good villain. He's really evil and full of himself, and it's just cool. So anyway, I highly recommend this movie. I gave it a 5, and I definitely recommend you watch it. Anyway, that's all we have for this time, and stay tuned next time when we will review something else.